Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. Thank you for stopping by. Bitcoin created as much as 13% yesterday. Last time I checked, we're at 5,550. This is a big breakdown. We've been sort of sitting there for a whole while, if you remember, weeks and weeks when it barely budged. And now it's broken lower. 2nd of January this year, I was talking about the fact that I was no longer bullish Bitcoin. In fact, I said I'm bearish, but I said it lent itself to being short squeezed, and being short squeezed is not a pleasant sensation. Bitcoin dropped as low as 5,322, the least since October 2017. It's down about 70% from the record high. I take you back to the 27th of November 2017 when I wrote Bitcoin, wow, what a ride. I said Bitcoin has been the top performing currency every year since 2010 except 2014, and in 2017 was up about 900%. The return has been parabolic. The parabola was described thus by Thomas Pynchon. But it is a curve each of them feels unmistakably. It is the parabola. They must have guessed, once or twice guessed, and refused to believe that everything always collectively had been moving toward that purified shape latent in the sky, that shape of no surprise, no second chance, no return. I said, if you spend your life deeply immersed in the markets, then it is necessary to sniff out these parabolic moves. And it's better to do right than say right, as Edwin Lefebvre noted a century ago. Or as T.S. Eliot said in The Hollow Men, between the idea and the reality, between the motion and the act, falls the shadow, for thine is the kingdom. And I was saying that, I was quoting, there are many cryptocurrency schemes which are sold on the same grounds as the greatest South Sea bubble prospectus, for carrying an undertaking of great advantage, but nobody to know what it is. And then I left you with Hunter S. Thompson, life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, wow, what a ride. This is a chart from Peter Brandt, where he was talking about Bitcoin challenging the lower boundary of massive descending triangle. Currency markets, last time I checked, euro dollar 113.37, dollar index 96.87, Japanese yen 113.44, Swiss franc 100.56, the pound 130.10, the Aussie very strong 0.7275, Indian rupee 72.155, South Korean won 1129.45, Rial 378.41, Egyptian pound 17.9080, and the rand 14.3333. Dollar index, this is a 3-month chart. I remain bullish. I'm still targeting 100. Euro dollar 113.37. We bounced about a full figure from the lows. I still think we're headed lower. But this has been a congestion zone between 110 and 114.50 ever since I followed the euro. Commodity markets, gold 12.1150, still in this wide range, 11.85, 12.42, where we've been in for a while. November 13th, it is not unusual for big bars such as this to mark the halfway point of a trend. This would indicate $47 is on the cards, and that's Peter Brandt regarding Brent crude oil. WTI crude oil, this is a 1-year chart, we're last at $55.97. What a tumble. Tea commodity, OPEC just launched its whatever it takes. He's making a pun on Mario Draghi and various others. My piece on the 12th of November was about crude oil. A crown prince plays his get out of jail card. And I was saying WTI crude oil peaked at a 4-year high price of $76 plus at the beginning of October, closed at $60.10 on Friday. We're now around $55. I said the proximity of the beginning of the bear market in crude oil and the disappearance of Khashoggi is no coincidence. The sell-off was manufactured by the Crown Prince and was his response in an attempt to release some of the pressure cooker from the geopolitical pressure cooker. And I'm sure if we look at the trading volumes, you'll see that Saudi was the big seller on the way down. Natural gas has gone through the roof. Have a look at this from T Commodity. Jumped 20% in the US to its highest price since the 2014 polar vortex. And it's up 44% since November the 2nd.